Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave It Love. Leave It Love, the channel. So on this channel, I always talk about spiritual things, and I do the Return of Sunders. I do the Return of Sunders every day for the purpose of returning energy. I'm a spiritual person, and it's like I can feel everything, or you make sense of things. You just make sense of things. And I just do what I gotta do. You know, Yesterday it was like the check. I want to show the check. So the check, it has one address, and then the envelope has another address, and then there everything is 000. Then it has the routing number and everything of the bank, but it's like a fraudulent check. Whatever, whatever. But I did post it because it's like, it doesn't look right to me. It doesn't look right to me. And I'm like, they're like, the check came from the IRS. I'm like, okay, it's from the IRS, but there's no money in the IRS. Like, how is everything zero? Where did the money come from? There's no answer. There's nothing there. And I'm like, I can look at it and I can see things. So and then I post it so that someone else can see it. If I send the mass email, it's so someone else can see it, because I know I'm seeing it one way and I'm thinking all kind of crazy. I need somebody to respond. I need somebody to say something. Nobody says anything. So I can write an email. Write an email, and I'm going to just send it to everybody. When I say everyone, that's everyone in reference to politics. Because whatever, you know? But then when it comes to the night, the evening, right? I felt like my jaw was like tightening, like for me to shut the fuck up. Like whatever it is, like, I'm putting the information out there because nobody seems to do their fucking job. So then I'm like, I'm a regular person and I can see this shit. I see it. I see what it is. You know, how can nobody else sees it, and you're there, you work there, you deal with these kind of people, and nobody knows what the hell they're doing. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody has an answer. Nobody. I'm like, wow. So last night I'm feeling like my whole jaw was just like closed like that. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then I couldn't sleep. I, I sleep. Like I wake up early and I'm asleep by 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the latest, right? I couldn't sleep and I'm up 1, 2 in the morning, and I'm like, what, somebody's working. That's how I know when somebody's working, because I can't sleep. I usually sleep. Once I hit the bed, I'm out, knocked out. When I can't sleep, it's because they're doing stuff. But you can't prove it. This is all spiritual. This is all spiritual. And then it's like, it's so hard to talk about it with people because they don't understand the spirit. They don't understand spiritual things. They don't understand when people are doing shit. When people are doing shit because they don't want you to say anything. Why would anyone be working on me? Oh, it's because they don't want me to say nothing. That's why they try to like close, like, it wasn't my throat, it was like my whole jaw. Like, what the fuck? I prayed over myself. God cover me. God watch over me. God don't let anything happen to me. I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be good. Everything is gonna be all right. Like I'm gonna be all right. Like whatever they're doing is not gonna work. It's just crazy. But this is spirituality. This is what it is. I'm telling you, what these people are doing wrong. What do they do? Because I'm saying whatever I'm saying, they're going to do black magic. They're going to do something in the spirit. You can't prove it. I can't prove spiritual work. So whatever happens, it happens, and it'll look like it's a natural cause, like it just happened out of the blue. And I'm like, But it's spiritual. It's spiritual things. It's work. They are working. You know, nothing gets done because nobody does their job. And I'm just like, yo, I can talk about this every day and nobody will get up and do their fucking job until something happens. Like something terrible has to happen. And I wish nothing bad had to happen in order for somebody to just get up and do their fucking job. But usually something bad has to happen for somebody to be like, oh, let's do this. Let's go check all the information that she done shared in the letters and the emails. Let's check this now because somebody done died. Yeah, it's like these people are so dumb, and it's like, oh my god. All I can do is cleanse myself, cleanse my energy, take care of myself, take care of my spirit, my splash, my spiritual splash, and prayer. Prayer works. You think prayer is nothing, but prayer is very powerful. Prayer is very powerful. You pray over yourself. You're in the shower and you're cleansing. You pray over yourself, like, remove all this energy, rebuke the energy. I even said that shit last night. I rebuke all this energy, whatever the fuck these people doing. Like, I rebuke the energy. And then I felt better. And then I went to sleep. I'm like, wow. Like, fucking wow. Like, I had to pray over myself for you know for me to feel better. And then spiritual things, it's like when you talk about it, they'll think that you're crazy, and then that's why people don't talk about it, because it doesn't make sense. It's so crazy, it's so off the wall, you can't prove it. So and then it just makes you look crazy. you know I could say whatever I'm saying, everything could check, you could check everything off, it all pans out. But nobody, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You give them all the information, you give them all the point, you give them all the clues, all the information, and nobody does their fucking job. And it's just like, wow, fucking wow. They just waste so much time. And people do die, but it's the people that are doing the black magic. It's them. They die. The black magic doesn't work on me, so it backfires on them. They're doing death spells. They're doing this. They're doing that. Accidents happen. All this stuff goes on. People die, and nobody checks. And still nobody checks. It's not my problem. Cleansing is a part of my daily routine. I cleanse for the purpose of removing the negative energy from myself. Cleansing, I cleanse with salt, plain salt. I cleanse. I make the splash. The splash is stays on your body. It absorbs in your skin. That is how it works. That's how it works. When it's on your skin. Prayer. Anybody can pray. Anyone can pray. I'm not a religious person, so I don't know the prayers like that, but I still pray and I talk to God, and I find a way to talk to God, like, God, cover me, God, protect me, God, watch over me. My ancestors are with me, and I thank God for the ancestors. I burn the money too. I thank the ancestors for being there. They are there for me in the spirit, and I thank them, and I burn the money all the time. And it's just to say thank you, because it's like, I no one can see them. I can't prove it, but I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm okay. I'm talking. I am talking, right? It's like, oh my God. I already have my ancestor money. Well, I'll show you. It's ready. Like, I have it ready to burn for later. So when I get off of here, I'm gonna burn my ancestor money, talk to my ancestors, and just thank them for being there. Because work happens. People do work. You can't prove it. Can't prove it. But they're doing the work. All I can do is just protect myself. Do the return of senders. These are the ones that I had going last night, and this one turned black. It turned black. You see, it's black on the rim, and I'm just like, and then this one, it didn't go out. They're working. They're working. But I can't prove it. It's fine. I know what I'm doing, and the purpose of me doing the return ascenders is to return the energy back to wherever it's coming from. It's like it's just gonna be bad for whoever is doing the work, whoever's doing the negative work. The energy is gonna go back to them. That's the entire purpose of doing the return ascender, is to return energies back to wherever it's coming from. It doesn't matter who did it. I don't need to know anyone's name. I don't need to know anything. I just need to know my energy. My energy. I know my energy is usually clear. It's usually clean. I don't do shit. But I do know how to protect myself. That's all I do. I just protect myself and I cleanse myself and I remove the energy. My energy. I was like, oh hell no. I just start praying over myself. I pray. I pray over myself. When you feel things, because I could feel it. Can't prove it, but I feel it. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? I'm like, oh my god, my my jaw was like, I was like, what? That never happened. Like, let me pray. I was like, just let me pray. And I prayed over myself and I went right to sleep. I was like, wow. And I couldn't sleep and I was up, just up. I'm like, why I can't go to sleep? They're working. And then whatever they're doing, they're trying to shut me up. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. You just have to let it happen. We wait and see what happens. Just like you wait and see what happens, I'm gonna wait and see what happens too. Because it's like, oh my god, they keep trying it. Return ascenders. Return ascenders returns energy back to wherever it came from. So this, I just use a tea light, a regular tea light. That's all I use to return the senders, and I carve in it 3 words: return to sender is return. RETURN. That is the first word, return. The second word is to, and the third word is sender. Once that is on the candle, it returns the energy back. That's all it takes. It's for you to carve in it, return to sender, and you have a return to sender. So that's all I did. I just carved in it, return to sender. Return to sender. That's all it is. That's all I do. That's all I do. I don't need your name. I don't need nobody's name. It's like, this is energy. It's not my energy. And it's just like, oh my God, what are they doing? I will never know what they're doing. I could feel all kind of ways, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't do those kind of things. I don't do it. I will never do it because to me, it is a curse. They are cursing themselves. They are causing bad luck onto themselves. They are cursing their children, their family. They're cursing whoever is around them because nobody's doing nothing to them. All I'm doing is talking and talking. I'm showing proof. I'm showing proof of what the fuck is what, and they're mad at that. And it's like, wow. So they're working against me. I can't prove it. Just take care. Hold on. Maintain. Be all right. Don't die. Don't die from this shit because these people are trying it. I wrote return asunder on the candle, but I also put black salt. I put black salt because, yeah, they working. They are working. The black salt is to burn, is to banish, is to destroy, is to demolish, is to get rid of the evil. Return ascenders returns the energy back to wherever it came from. Yes. When you add black salt, the black salt, it gives it a kick. It just makes it worse for them. It's going to go back to them. It's going to hurt them. It's going to destroy whatever evil they're doing. It's going to be bad. Yes, I want it to be bad. I want it to be bad for them. And it's like, yo, why are you even coming for me like this? Like you know, it's easier to just talk to a person, but I don't know. I know what I'm doing and I can protect myself and I'm not scared because I'm not scared, they won't say anything to me. I don't know. I don't care. It's like I'm not gonna be fucked up. That's all it is. I am gonna protect myself. Return ascenders are effective in returning negative energy. Return asunder. That's all I do. Is return asunder. Return all this energy back to wherever it is coming from. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be alive. I'm gonna keep talking, and I'm just like, oh my God, God is real. Your prayers are powerful. Pray over yourself. Love yourself, and you're not wrong. I am not wrong for speaking my truth. You know, it's my truth. I'm not making nothing up. It's my truth. This is what the fuck it is. And it's just, and then they don't like it. You did it to me. And then you don't want me to talk about it. It's like, oh my God, like they sent the check. I didn't send the check. They sent the check. It's not making sense. It's not adding up. The fucking address on the letters is wrong. All the stuff is wrong. They did that. I didn't do it, but I'm telling you about it. And then they're mad because I'm telling you about it. I'm like, what the fuck? So then they doing stuff, spiritual things. Can't prove it. Cleanse, cleanse yourself, protect yourself, be rid of this energy, and do a return to sender. I don't know what they did last night. Don't die. Just don't die. Return to senders are effective in returning energy back to wherever it came from. Whatever they was doing last night, it's gonna go back to them. And it's gonna be worse for them. That's my purpose of adding the black salt, to be worse. It's to be worse for them. And that's it. 17 minutes. Leave with love, stay positive, vibe high. I am alive. I am alive. I am talking. And thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being with me, covering me, watching over me, being there for me. I'm just so thankful to be here and to talk about everything, just to be able to talk about it. Because whatever they're trying to do something, but it's in the spirit. So if something happens, it'll look like natural causes. Can't prove it. It doesn't make any sense. This is crazy talk. You don't know what you're talking. It just doesn't sound right. But it's not adding up. It's in the paperwork. The proof is in the paperwork. Nobody wants to do their fucking job, and I'm just like, oh my God. I just gotta wait and I gotta endure this shit because nobody wants to do their job. Leave it up. Have a good day. Blessed day. Happy Monday. Bye.